Hey guys, how's it going? So I want to come and do like a wrap up slash currently reading kind of video. So I hope you guys like it. Alright, so this is kind of set back into like late September as well, because October is almost over, about halfway through. So the first book I wanted to comment on was The Brilliant Death by Amy Rose Capetta, and this was the arc that I got, and it was really good. I gave it about 4 stars, and it might be a standalone, it might not be. So basically, it's about this girl, her name is Theodora, and she is basically like the daughter of, she's part of like the mafia family or the mob, and it's like her father is the head, and there was an incident where she needed to go into town and to claim like her birthright. I don't want to call it a birthright, but basically like they need, like, her father fell ill and she needed to go into the city because her brothers were unable to do so, and so she ends up pretending to be a boy, and she meets this this witch along the way named Cielo, who can change his form, and it's really cool, and you guys might like it. And it wasn't a long read. I actually really enjoyed it, and like the world she came up with was really cool, and the methods and how things went down was really cool. So I don't want to give too much away because the book will be coming out on October 30th. I'm probably going to get that version too because it has a map. But yeah, and the next book I read was Leah on the Offbeat by Becky Albertalli. I'm going to be honest with you, when I first started reading it, I wasn't too sure about it because Leah, she's very like talking down on herself, and it made it kind of hard for me to read. I was like, oh, that's so sad. But then as I continued on, I was like, wow, this is really good. So I gave it about 5 stars. So yeah, it's great. If you guys are interested, you should totally read Simon versus the Homo sapiens agenda, and then Leah on the Offbeat. So yeah. And then another book that I read was They Both Die at the End by Adam Silvera, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys, this book traumatized me. Like, I knew it was gonna happen. I knew, but it still like destroyed me, you know. And there's no cheating death. So basically, like the gist of it, in the book there is like this company called Deathcast, and what they do is they call you on the day that you're gonna die, so you only have about 24 hours left to live, and so they say live it to the fullest and all that stuff, right? And so the story follows Mateo and Rufus, and so they end up meeting through this app called Last Friend, and they mostly just spend their last day together. So yeah, and it was really cute, but really heartbreaking, and I'm traumatized. So yeah. But I would definitely recommend it if you just want a good book to be sad about. So yeah, and the cover is really cool, and so it's like there's death right here, and then it kind of looks like a skull, like the face of a skull in the back. It's really cool. So yeah. Okay, so for this one, A Million Little Pieces, I was not gonna finish it, and I will tell you why. So like, I got this book thinking it's a memoir, because this is clearly an older copy and it says memoir on the back. Thinking it's a memoir, and I was really into it, and I was like, oh, this is really cool, I like the writing style of this. But then I decided to look it up, like look up the book, see if I can find like reviews or whatever on it. And then I found out that he was exposed on Oprah, and he lied about the book being a memoir. It's really like semi-fictional or something. And then it's just like companies wouldn't take it as a fictional novel, so he made it into a memoir, and I was like, you know, like, I don't know if I want to read this now. But one of my classmates, her name's Melissa, she was like, you know, you should totally, I recommend that you finish it. It's actually really good. And I was like, okay, I'll read it. It's fine. So I'm gonna pick this up again. But what I'm currently reading is What If It's Us by Becky Albertalli and Adam Silvera. I got it in Barnes & Noble. My friend actually got it for me. And it's great, and I'm almost finished with it. And I love this book so much. Like, there were some moments where I'm like, no, why is this happening? Communication, guys, just communicate. But it's great. It's an amazing book. The writing is beautiful. You're really immersed in it, and then it's just like some scenes, like some lines you can't help but laugh at or cringe because it's kind of cringy, or just like, oh, you know? And so it's really good, and I'm almost finished, and I'm really loving this duo here, and also this duo here on the cover. So yeah, and I'm also going to start reading Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. I have like this really thick version of like, it's like 4 of her novels, and so I'm going to start reading Pride and Prejudice maybe later on tonight, because I'm in a book club and we're reading Jane Austen. So yeah, so that's about it. But I would totally recommend, definitely recommend this, but all the books that I've currently read and finished, or I totally recommend, like, they're ranging from 4 to 5 stars. So yeah, I definitely recommend that you guys read it, and I hope that you like this video. And so please comment, like, subscribe, and just like give me book recommendations or how you felt about these books if you've read them. So yeah, thanks. Bye.